Hi. You mad safe now.
The last time you texted me was in 2020.
How are you? How you been?
Good. What made you call me out of nowhere?
I just wanted to call you. I can't call you now.
Nah, I'm up now.
Yeah. Tale. Nerdy kid goes to school, gets made fun of by women for being nerdy.
Yeah. I am a menace. Keep me alright.
What's good, YouTube? Back here with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, follow me on Instagram, follow me on my Twitch, and if you want to see gaming reactions,
I got one of them goddamn legs over here. Here you go.
you can follow me on my main channel. Let's get into it.
Nerdy, well, that's what he thinks, but he was really getting made fun of for being weird and nerdy. But yeah, goes to school, gets made fun of for being nerdy, but then he has a come up, and then all the girls start coming back and blah,
Why
blah,
you drive
blah,
like
blah,
that?
This
That's
is a scenario
crazy.
that many men fantasize about.
That's crazy.
When I was a wee lad, I used to fantasize about it myself, but I was lucky. I meant lucky as in good luck. Yeah, like the fortune. I was lucky enough for it to happen to me. And in my last video, I actually hinted about the scenario. And final body was with a demon, a school thought, as someone called them. And the story about this girl is actually gonna be my next video. And now it's time to give you guys that story. Hey, I'm a little sick. Now, before I start this story, I really do want to preface to y'all that I am not lit yet. Now, I've been doing this a while and we have a beautiful community and I really do love each and every one of y'all. But unlike Carl Fredrickson on a Blue Chew, I am not up yet. The movie's called Up. He didn't even need to say the Blue Chew part. Yes, I did. What size shoe you wear, boy? We have not made it yet. I am still very much on the grind. We do not got Hellcat money over here. However, to the untrained eye, it looks that way. And because of that, people tend to think I have way more than I actually do have. Sit down and look. Back in high school, I liked this girl who will name Christine. Now, Christine was artistic. Hey, I said artistic. Damn, bro, speak clearly. She was always drawing in class, which was also the same thing that I always did. We would just show up to class with fat ass sketchbooks and just draw the whole time. Now, we never spoke. She didn't know I existed. And honestly, that was enough for me to fall in love. So I became obsessed quick. I wanted nothing more.
Nah, it needs to be studied. People's people's obsessions with people that don't give a fuck about them. It needs to be studied, bro.
Then to talk to this woman, I just couldn't build up the courage to for the life of me. But holy was I trying. The worst thing I do is follow this girl. Like, I changed my path in the hallways to make sure I was behind shorty. Not because I wanted to stalk her, but because I wanted to talk to her, but I just couldn't. So it turned into me just following.
That's
like,
crazy.
I was literally be
You're
within
literally
a foot
stalking
distance
her,
of
bro.
Like, just
hell no, you're really stalking her, bro. It's crazy.
Tap her shoulder, but I just never could. And I did that from the time our semester started to the end of school every day. And during the last week of school, I knew something had to change. Now, of all the different hallway paths in the school that I took to try to talk to this girl, the one that was gonna give me the best shot was the one that we both had to walk in before lunch, because it was the longest strip of highway. It was the longest strip of hallway that we both had to walk. Now, me and this girl shared a class that was right before lunch. So the bell would ring and then we would walk down the hallway, and then it branches off two ways. So the left was for people with cars who like to eat off campus, and the right was for people without cars who had to eat the on-campus food. You know how
them shits.
Now, this girl could drive, so she would always go to the
Prisons
left.
eat better than that.
So I would always go to the right. So if I was gonna spit at this girl, it would have to be in this hallway, and it would have to be before she goes to the left. That gave me like 30 seconds to talk to this girl, and that terrified me. I mean, every day I'd wake up, look in the mirror, put my sorry ass fit on. Dead ass is how I dressed in high school. I put my trash fit on and tell myself, today
is the day.
It's the day. I go to school, sit in class.
It's never the day.
Ass, why was I dressing like this, bro? This video gonna get me tight. I go to school, sit in class would end today.
Nah.
We'd leave,
not
in the hallway. I'd follow her, I'd catch up to her. She'd go left, and I'd go right. And it went like that. She'd go left, I'd go right. She'd go left, I'd go right.
This is going outside. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know, you learn from your lessons. You feel me?
Until the last day of school. So the last day comes up, everyone's in class, we're all just chilling because you don't do nothing on the last day of school. I'm drawing, she's drawing, and like a bunk bed at a Diddy party, something comes over me. That was not in the script.
That was a crazy way to describe it.
Face on, I walk to her and I compliment her art. She actually rocks with it. She goes, "Oh my God, thank you. I be seeing your stuff too. I really like your style. Thanks. Well, have a good summer." And I
Dumbass.
walk my dumb ass back to the next bro. This story.
Yo, he had it too, which is the crazy part. He had it because she basically just confirmed that she been checking him too, for real, for real. So that's crazy.
Gets me so tight. And why was I dressed like this? And why was I dressed like this? I folded, bro. That was the perfect opportunity to start a conversation.
It was. She gave.
And I just couldn't.
She gave you the lay,
this
bro.
Girl scared me. So I go back to my desk and draw like a idiot. The bell rings and everyone gets up and starts walking to lunch. And I'm hot, bro, because I did realize that I was that I was stupid for not talking to her.
Yeah, you
embarrassed.
You had it right there,
not
bro.
To leave with an L. I follow her in the hallway with nothing but the intention to talk to her. We walk in the hallway, catch up to her. She goes left, and I go left, bro. I'm not leaving with an L. So we're walking, and I'm behind her, and I'm just trying to think of what to say, but I'm just drawing blanks. And eventually, the hallway ends. We leave, and we're at the courtyard of the school. And the courtyard ends, and we end up in the parking lot. I have been following this girl for like 5 minutes at this point, bro. But eventually,
nigga, 5 minutes, nigga. The whole damn school year you've been following this girl. You got her whole routine mapped out, my nigga.
She gets to her car, gets in her car,
pulls the fuck off.
She gets to the entrance of the school. She goes left, and I go right. And I just keep walking, bro. Like, I feel stupid, and I didn't want to look goofy and turn around and just walk back to the cafeteria. So I just kept walking on the sidewalk until I reached the CVS, and then I just stood there. I don't even think I ate lunch that day, and that was it. School ended, and I went home hurt. And I never saw her again until years later. Now, that summer was the summer that I took YouTube seriously. Now, when I say seriously, I don't mean I blew up, because this was 2018 and I didn't blow up until 2020. So when I say seriously, I meant I was just seriously making mid-ass videos. But I was posting weekly, I was showing up. So I grinded that whole summer, got a 9-to-5, got kicked out of my mom's crib, lived with my friend, and just grinded my 9-to-5 in YouTube there for a couple years. And then I blew up in 2020. And that was the first year that I had my own apartment. So one day I'm just chilling in the crib and I get a follow from this girl. And for some reason she looked mad familiar, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. But she was bad. So I stalk her IG highlights. And you ever be like stalking someone's highlights and like,
you know, that'd be the craziest part sometimes too, bro. You be like, you'll see somebody from like high school or something that you like, you ain't seen in years, and like out the blue they'll just hit you up. And you be sitting there like, should I not?
like they be saying like May 2018, May 2019, May 20, like you going through them and they're forever, and then they just cuts into one that was posted like 15 seconds ago, bro. That shit be making me sick, because it's like, how did you go 3 years without posting a highlight, bro? So I'm going through her shit, and eventually I get to a story that says 10 minutes ago. Oh fuck, I moved my camera. That's for sure gonna show up in the recording. Bro, I clicked that bit, and that bit that whole says 5 minutes, so I can't just view her story and not do nothing. So I was already in too deep. So I stalked all of her highlights, and at that point I didn't really care. So
damn, nigga, you fucking stalk her. God damn. First you was following her, then you on her highlights on IG type shit. Like, God, you got a lot of time on your hands, a lot of energy. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm too lazy for all that shit.
And I realize
nor do I like people like that.
Bro. I recognize the art from high school on her highlights. And I'm just sitting there like, no way. So I initiate the IG maiden dance. You know what it is. You like a couple pictures. They like a couple pictures. You DM. They respond. But I didn't even get to DM, because as soon as I liked a few pictures, she skipped it and just hit me with a, hey, 3 Ys, heart emoticon. Shit. I'm just looking at that DM, and I can feel the younger me inside going, today is the day. But you still gotta lock in. Now, at this point in my life, I wasn't as much of a dork as I was in high school, but I was still a Poindexter ass nigga. I mean, I'm a square to this day for real. But hey, yo, Cliff. She did not have to know
crazy.
That. So when I responded to that first DM, I'm trying to portray the most chill, laid-back personality that I can. No emojis, no nothing. Like Dan Schneider to an amputee minor. I'm trying to get off on the right foot. And I think it was working, because I'm getting all kinds of, oh, I wish we linked in high school. We should have linked. I'm looking at the phone like, oh, it's like that. And as the conversation continues, I started to realize this girl was low-key one of those, you know, a stall soldier. a bleacher bandit, a hallway harlot. And I started to think about it because one of the other reasons I was scared to talk to this girl was because she was always talking to a different guy in the hallway. But at the time, I didn't realize what a school thought was. So I genuinely thought she just had mad guy friends. So realizing this, I come to the conclusion that I need a Carfax. So I hit up my one friend. Now, in any school setting, high school or college, I feel like every guy has that one friend. It could be the same thing for women, but I don't know. That one friend who's had like everyone in the school, bro. I mean, the list of bodies in their phone looks like a damn Pokédex. And this friend for me was a guy who I'll name Randall. Ran through Randall. So I hit him like, yo, I'm talking to this girl from high school. Do you know her? And I go on her IG to send him one of her Instagram posts.
Yeah.
And this whore is already in her likes. And at that point, I feel like I don't even really need the Carfax anymore, but I was already in too deep. So I decided to push forward and send him the Instagram post. And he goes, oh shit. Is that Christine? Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all.
That's all you need. Hey, that's all you said that name twice, but that's all you need, bro. You already Christine. I don't even want no more. I don't want no more. In fact, this conversation, we never had this conversation.
One thing right now, if there is one thing that is always true no matter what gender, if someone's nickname is their name twice,
I say,
take a hike. Go ahead.
Amen.
John, man, that nigga will beat you like Ray Rice. And for girls, if you gotta say the name twice, don't hit cause you gonna be itching like you got lice. That's no her name gonna be round of applause cause she gonna give you the clap.
Damn.
That's such a stupid bit. Bro, if a girl's nickname is her name twice, wrap it up. And if you hit, wrap it up. Cause I'm gonna show you right now the context in which that nickname is being used. Yo, bruh. I was with this shorty earlier. Where, who was you with? Christine. Oh. Christine. Hey,
no, that's exactly how I go too. Hey, that's exactly how I go too. Yeah.
Stories that I'm hearing about this girl from Randall are absolutely insane. She had a generational run in high school, bro. I'm talking 2020 Rona levels of bodies. COVID-19, if you will. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was talking to her, she was in college. So I know he was passing her around like one for all. I am sick.
Crazy.
So we went to Raising Cane's later that day. Hey man, and the date is going pretty well. She's mad cool to talk to. We're talking about anime, art, like all that stuff. I folded, bruh. I was fiending for this girl for a year. I came up and she came back. That is a corny nigga's dream, and I was the corniest of them all. Of course I wasn't gonna pass up on that. So we go back to my crib, put on some anime, and we start to cuddle. And the whole time, my heart is thumping, bro. I'm just sitting there thinking about all the anticipation that led up to this moment. And that makes me extremely nervous. And I can feel that she can feel that because she breaks the ice. She looks left and I look right, and we get to doing our thing. And man, today
was the day.
It was magical. For 10 seconds. Here's the problem, bro.
You was too excited. Your ass was too excited, too in love, and then your ass quick pump, and that was it. And now she looking at you all crazy and shit. Boy, you gotta relax and be chill, bro. This shit not even that deep, bro.
I was way too excited. This was built up for years at this point. I was also 20 and inexperienced. But you're absolutely tweaking if you think I was gonna be able to control myself. Now, the argument could be made. Say, man, that's not even that big of a deal for real. You could just wait a couple.
Just not that big of a deal, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you know, like, she a thot. You know what I'm saying? Like, then that's even more of a reason not to be a big deal. You alright, like, shit in the bag for real. All you gotta do is just not fuck it up. You ain't fuck it up, but you fucked it up.
Minutes, cuddle, do your thing with her, and hit her with another round, which, valid. However, that only works if I am mentally attracted to the woman enough to get hyped again. Cause if I'm not, that post-nut clarity hits me like a freight train, bro. Bruh, the 10 seconds was over. I finished, and I'm just looking at myself in the reflection of my window with absolute disgust. No disrespect to the girl. I'm genuinely just telling the story. I saw all the signs. I heard all the stories, and I still hate. I felt sick. Any chance of me getting up again were completely foiled. And to make matters worse, damn, yo, what the f happened? She says that verbatim. She gets the
nah, get the fuck out of my house. Nah, get the fuck out of my house. You not gonna play me. Hell nah. Look, block me and get the fuck out of my house.
Flaming my ass. And now I'm turned off and embarrassed. Nothing was gonna happen for that night. I knew that. She knew that. And because she knew that, she is getting brutal, bro. She is coming from my head. She did there laughing at my ass, bro. She gets to putting on her clothes and leaving. I'm still on the bed looking stupid. Like, bro, I know I made it into a group chat that night. I can't even cap.
For
Bro,
sure.
She gets to my front door and dips before I could even finish putting on my clothes to walk her out. She didn't even want me to walk her to her car. But yeah, she drove me around because I didn't have a car or a license, by the way. So she goes to my door, leaves, and drives off. I'm sitting on the bed. I call Randall. Yo, bro, I just hit Christine. Christine.
Yeah,
I went crazy, bro. I already had
Them niggas is capping.
for real.
Shit to Morocco. I got pretty women showing titties like I'm Flocko. I came in a hard top, I'm still in the drop.